Speaker.
I call the honourable member Paul Quinn. Tēnā koe.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. Tēnā koe, tēnā koutou te whare. Mr. Speaker, it is pleasing to stand here to speak to the introduction of this bill. Of course, you'll be aware that this is just another of the many steps that this national government has taken in putting crime and the effects of crime at the very front edge of this government's policies. And it's in fact salient to reflect that one of the first bills that we passed when we came into office was the bill which created the $50 offender levy to create funds for the victims of crime. And as I stand here today, Mr. Speaker, over $3 million has already been collected to provide 13 new services to those victims. And this is, and as the 49th Parliament draws to a close, yet again, this government, Mr. Speaker, has front of mind the victims of crime, where we believe that the support that they get during the process of grieving and adversity that they have has been impacted on them needs to be given more support. And so this bill is aimed at providing, filling that gap more. And I was somewhat intrigued by my good friend and honourable colleague, Mr. Kennedy Graham's contribution to this debate when he, while supporting the bill, seemed concerned about the rights of the offender and that this bill might create an imbalance between the rights of the offender and the rights of the victim. And I was somewhat intrigued by that because he seemed to think that the offender might not have the opportunity in terms of a right of reply as to the victim's impact statement. So I look forward to having a conversation with Kennedy Graham in the 50th Parliament when we return at the Justice and Electoral Committee around issues like this, because it's good to be able to thrash them out during the Select Committee process. So I am very pleased to be able to stand here, probably for the last time on this occasion under this Parliament, to be able to support such an important bill in respect of a program of activity, a program of work that this government has been focused on, and that is reducing crime. And of course the latest stats that we have seen continues to support and enhance the outstanding work that the Minister of Police and the Minister of Justice have done as a tag team to bring a safer environment to our communities. And I, for one, as I'm sure you are, Mr. Speaker, and certainly all members on this side of the House, and I suspect begrudgingly members of the opposition, are very proud of the work that has been done in this area of activity. So with those few words, Mr. Speaker, it gives me great pleasure to support this bill at this first reading.
I call the